The National Sperm Bank has only 9 men listed on their official register. So one man, our guest today, decided to set up his own sperm donating service via Facebook, and to date he's fathered 10 babies. So this is the man behind this service, Kenzie Kilpatrick, also known as the Sperminator. Does that bother you, dubbed the Sperminator? Because this is not a joke to you,
it's not a joke, but being called the Sperminator, it's probably because there's quite a few children by, so less women, do you know what I mean? So that's probably why people have their own names for it. Yeah. Dad's Army's one, for example.
So you have helped father 10 children, so 9 couples, one of them with a set of twins. Why did you start doing this? What made you want to help childless couples?
Being gay, you know, you can't donate blood, and there's like things that go on there that you can't do, you know, to help someone give something back to people that, you know, I can do that and help someone who's in need. You know, if I was in need, I'd just hope that someone would be able to do that for me.
We were there with one of the babies.
Thailand.
So you keep in touch?
Yeah, I do, yeah. I speak to the 2 girls, Gemma.
And how come you set your own company on Facebook? Why didn't you go to the...
Because, you know, I did go to a fertility clinic and I did try, but it didn't freeze very well, so, you know, it's better fresh from the pot, I suppose, per se.
Well, you say that. I mean, yeah. You say that. I mean, it literally is. Yeah. I mean, it literally is that. When you find the
Seriously,
couple...
I'm going to be a grandmother. You can't
talk to me
how do the... Well, the couples obviously find you on your social media now. How do you decide who you're going to help? Because obviously, if it's done through a sperm bank, it's all, you know, people health checks and...
It's a good thing by doing it my way, because, you know, if anything, you know, any of the children have difficulties, they need an organ transplant or they need blood. You know, if you go through a sperm bank, you can't do that, you know, they could lose hope, and, you know, by doing this and being open about it, you know, it's a better situation, I think.
You know, you're being quite responsible about it, and I think you've said, haven't you, that if in the future the children want to find you, you're absolutely fine with that. But do you appreciate that if everybody did it your way, there are people who aren't as responsible?
I totally agree with you. You know, it's not for everyone to do. You know, I was very lucky with the 9 couples that I had, and I can trust them. You know, and it's, you know, you could meet someone. There could be monetary gain. It could be financial that someone's trying to do it for. But as I say, I was very lucky. I don't recommend that everyone does do it.
Do you charge?
No, you don't charge for it. It's free.
Can I just ask you, because I think I can understand why you do it, and I can understand why the people that want to take the sperm do it. The concern that I have is for the actual children themselves, because later on in life, I mean, I've adopted, so when I adopted my daughter, you know, I was given skills and how to talk to her about the way she came into my life, and at some stage she's going to ask me, but why did I get abandoned? Who are my parents? And I know exactly how to talk to her without you know, ruining her life. How much do you think about the children when they say to their, you know, mummies or, you know, daddies, who's my daddy? But how are you going to deal with that? You know, do you feel... Are you just going to come into their life, or have you thought about... do you talk about that with the families, about how to address the children's needs?
The whole process of, you know, I'm going to be your donor, we've chose to do it together. You go through the process of getting to know these people, you know, there's contracts in place, they know who I am, I know who they are, I know where they're from, their background. If in, say, 18 years' time they come knocking on the door, I wouldn't say, oh, I'm not interested, because that's not me.
But will you tell that child from birth that you are the father and that they were a sperm donation?
Well, probably when the children's old enough, then probably I won't tell them. The parents will.
We know what the parents are getting out of it. You know, they're getting a much wanted child. What are you getting out of this?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
is it like an ego thing?
No, definitely not. It's, you know, I've done it to help people. That for me, is the best thing ever. Like my mum, like, she's a very caring person, and to be able to do something for her, and it's like, you know, carrying on our family gene. Do you know what I mean? We've got a small family, and by doing it, it's...
Do you feel any connection?
A child?
Yeah, I do,
Your own child one day?
Yeah, definitely,
But you obviously love children, so do you feel any connection? We see that picture of you.
When
you hold
really
that baby, do you think this is my child?
No, I didn't. When I met the baby, when we did the photo shoot, I didn't... It was like it's just meeting one of my sister's children, do you know what I mean? It sounds stupid, but you need to have the disattachment, because if I was attached to them all, then I'd want to be in their lives, and I can't do that, do you know what I mean? It's like you have to have that disattachment from them.
And what about now? Have you got plans to donate any more sperm?
Not at the moment.
Couples waiting?
I've had people from all over the world message me, asking me to fly me out there to help them, but, you know, I'm not going to say I'm never, ever, ever going to do it again, but, you know, in the UK, that's enough. You know, they're all distributed around the UK. They're not living on top of each other. All the couples know where, you know, other couples and other babies live.
Because that's a concern, isn't it? That the children could meet.
It's all around the UK, but every couple knows where everyone is. So it's like I wouldn't say a network, but everyone, you know, there's contracts in place. Here's this person, that's where they're from, and so forth. Yeah.
It was a normal night that many of us can relate to. You'd put your daughter to bed, your husband was out, your other daughter was at a sleepover, ran a bath, and then the landing light flickered, and there was a stranger in your landing.